Well, hello everyone. I'm Paul Polman, and I've been a supporter of Peace One Day for over a decade. Thanks for inviting me to be here with you today, as it's never been a more critical time to talk about food. I've long been passionate about food through my work at Unilever, or more recently with the Food Collective and other initiatives. It has been a pivotal part of my career. In fact, I'm so passionate about it that my wife and I have become farmers. We're all here because today is World Food Day. But it's really this past year that has proven to the rest of the world something many of you already knew. That a well-functioning food system is the backbone for peace and prosperity. And this is at the heart of Peace One Day. I'll try to keep it brief, but a few points I want to leave you with today. First, food is at the intersection of all of our problems. Our food system is broken, and it's exacerbating every single one of humanity's biggest challenges. To just name a few, the food system alone accounts for well over 1/3 of the global emissions and is the biggest driver of deforestation and biodiversity loss. And today, over 800 million people are suffering severe malnutrition. In fact, we could feed a quarter of those with the food that we're throwing away in Europe alone. The second point is that we should always remember, when we talk about broken food systems, that this is about real people, their lives and livelihoods. Their well-being must be paramount to ensure a just transition. If we forget the farmers or ignore the fishers or sideline the many others, we will not get change that sticks. If we expect them to bear too great a cost as we transition to new food systems, no doubt it will upturn their lives and we will only breed resentment and division. We indeed must put their voices and needs at the heart of any reform we set out to embark on. The third point is that food is at the nexus of our problems. Then the good news is that it is also at the intersection of our solutions. In fact, if we can fix the broken food system, we can tackle climate change, restore nature and biodiversity, lift millions of people out of poverty, and yes, reduce inequality. More and more people are seeing that we need to get to a strong, equitable, and sustainable food system that delivers better health for all. New ways of farming are being developed, which nurture and regenerate our land. Huge investments are going into plant-based proteins. In Europe, we're particularly seeing the effects of better laws like the nature restoration or the soil health law. All this should give us hope. And lastly, I believe we all have an opportunity to be part of this movement. Don't let anyone tell you that we can't fix the food system because we don't have the technology or the laws or the money or the ideas. Frankly, I believe that these are excuses. Nelson Mandela said it well when he said that it always seems impossible until it is done. The real barrier, frankly, is something else. It's often a lack of human leadership and courage. Systems don't fix themselves. Human beings build them, human beings break them, and human beings reimagine them. Humus is the root of human, and it's also the Latin word for earth, meaning literally the ground. Indeed, we are the earth, we are nature, and we are the food system. It's our collective duty to demand the better, the healthier, the cleaner, the more equitable, and yes, the more just food system that our world needs. You can't be a climate activist without being a food activist. You can't be a human rights activist without being a food activist. And it's up to all of us to demand this change. Thanks again for everything that you're doing. Now, let's get to work.